Hello, good people. Welcome back to the channel. It's Miliwetu here. Kindly consider subscribing, liking, and sharing. Join the family. We grow together. Today, I'm going to take you through a green grocery haul. I'll also be very excited to finally share my 1 year, 8 months journey in sisterlocs, how it all started, what I have learned all along, and how I maintain them, and of course, wins and challenges. I'm also going to show you some few exercises. I did a walk to somewhere we were climbing the hills. I'll show you a short clip on that. And finally back home and made some chapati for the dinner. So let's get started. All these things, we got them from our local market. I find it easier to buy them in a big volume other than buying small quantities. It's a bit economical. So here we have onions. When I get those dried onions, I tend to buy more to push me maybe for a week or two. We also bought some eggs. Here in our place, a tray of egg is going for 370. I also bought some avocados, the ripe avocados. We have broccolis. I love broccolis for the veggies. So I think I bought 4 or 5. Then we have fresh cabbage. This one is going for 30 shillings. I bought 2. They are really fresh actually, as you can see. Then we have the ho-hos. I love the red and the yellow. For the green, I can manage to use others. Then we have the tomatoes. I mix them like not ripe so that they can ripe slowly. Then we have this beetroot. I want to make some juice. You also have the lemon, ndimu. Then we have this kitungu, the rick. This one I find it so sweet when you fry your meat or you have the minced meat for the samosa. Then we have meshiri. Don't know, are they the French beans? Peas. Yes. This one, very good for the vegetable, especially for the breakfast. Then we have the watermelon. It was a full one. We have cut and already we have consumed like half of it. Then we have the garlic, ginger. Yeah. That's all we got from the market for today. So I also had time to oil my sisterlocs, and actually allow me, as we do this, I give you the journey of how it all started. I've said we are now 1 year, 8 months. We are almost now getting to 2 years. So actually I got introduced to sisterlocs by a friend who is also a neighbor. We were talking about the natural hair, and she connected me to her loctician by the name Gathoni. We discussed the cost of course it is not cheap. By the way, it's not cheap, but I got a discount since I was coming in as a referral, and she was kind. she was kind enough to come to my home for installation. So I didn't, for the first time for installation, I didn't go to her salon, which is at Thika Road. She came and did it at my home. I forgot to put the first installation pictures. I have them. And it was around 9 a.m. And honestly, I was shocked at how fast she was. It only took 8 hours for the whole head. And later I learned that for some people, installation can take even 2 days. I was shocked. And I was wondering whether I can be able to wait for 2 days. Then from that day till now, she has been my optician, and I'm so grateful for her. Her salon is called Lux Natural. It's at Thika Road, somewhere I think in Roasters near Quickmart supermarket. For the first 6 months, at the beginning, my sister-locs were really thin and dry. And being a working lady, I used to look into the mirror and I wonder if I had made the right decision. How do I step out for the work? Because for sure they were not looking good. But I had to remind myself sister-locs are a process. You don't see the results overnight. I had to be patient and just trust the journey. When we reached 1 year, during my first 1 year, I used to retighten every 6 weeks. I could go for retie every 6 weeks, but really that helped to keep them neat and on track. While they were still forming, I was having some doubts. Do I continue with the journey or not? But I noticed some changes slowly. My hair started to swell. The lock looked fuller, and I couldn't even now style them or let them flow naturally. By the 1 year mark, I could really see a great difference, and I was now trying to accept them and yeah. Then at 1 year, 1 year and a half, let me say 1 year and a half, my sister locks have really matured so much. They have thickened. They are no longer, they are longer and they feel stronger. I now retire after every 8 weeks, 2 months. I can honestly say this has been one of the best hair decisions I have made, and the freedom is priceless. If you have sister-loc, you know. For the maintenance, a lot of people ask how I maintain them, and honestly, I keep it simple. I use rose water to keep my locks hydrated and just a bit of olive oil, the cooking one. I oil my scalp when I feel it's dry, and that's no heavy products or build up, just simple and clean. I maintain like right now we are applying the olive oil. Some challenges here and there, of course, it hasn't been a smooth sailing. I have dealt with freezing, some spillage, and now new growth in between the retie. You see, I'm staying now for almost two months before retie. But with time, I have learned to accept that every stage has its own beauty. The moment you accept that, you'll be good. So, what else can I say about my sister-loc journey? If by the way, if you are thinking about starting sister-loc, my biggest advice is to be patient and don't compare your journey with anyone else, because no two set of locks will look the same. Take picture along the way so you can look back and see the progress. Actually, there is in between the retie, you will always get to see a progress or a difference. So I'm just feeling so calm. Sometimes I feel like sleeping as my girl is oiling my what do you call it, my scalp. So I can say that is my journey for 1 year, 8 months, sister lock update, and I will definitely keep sharing as I go along. Maybe at 2 years, I'll also do another update so we can compare. So if you are on this journey too, or you are thinking to start, let's connect, drop a comment, ask any question, or even share your own experience. And we run together. We run together. We exchange the ideas on how to maintain our sister locks. I see nowadays many people have the sister lock. They have accepted them, and I can tell you is the best. Not going to salon like any other week. You will always look neat. By the time they rock, once they rock, okay, for the first 1 year, 1 year or 1.5, it's not a good experience anyway. It just need patience. Because especially if you are working ready, you need to go to the office like each and every day. For the 1 year, I find some people doing wigs on top or braiding, but yeah, for the first 1.5 years is not an easy way anyway. But once your hair locks, you will have the best hairstyle. You can style it in any way. So I'm almost done. And many people ask me whether I dyed my hair, and the answer is no. If you can check closely, you can be able to see the gray hair. I have some gray hair along the hairline. My loctician keep telling me whether we can do maroon color. Half of the hair we do maroon color, and that it will look good on my skin tone. I'm yet to decide, and I don't know. I don't know whether I'll go for that option. I'm not sure. Maybe you can advise me. Is it advisable to do the maroon color on my hair? I find black being beautiful, but you can advise me. So I'm almost done, remaining with the small parts on the front area. Before I did installation, I used to have lines. Here in our country, they are called Ghanaian lines. I used to do them. Comes the second week or the third week, they are not looking neat. I undo and do again. So I may tell you that this hairstyle came to save me. Me, I'm not a salon girl that I go each and every day. You go and sit there for 2 hours, 3 hours. I'm just happy with the hairstyle that I chose. And once they grow, they lock, and they are longer, you'll now appreciate. You can just have a hairband, a clip, and you're good to go. Or you just leave them in, let them flow on their own, and you'll still look good. And for my hair, I used to have that the volume. It's good enough for the hairstyle. I used to have a lot of hair, and so they just look good. I also have a colleague who wants to install the sister lock to her girl. I don't know whether it's advisable for the baby, because now once you install them, especially the permanent one, I think for the babies you can leave them choose for themselves, because you see this is kind of one hairstyle. For the babies, they want to do different hairstyle now and then, but it depends. It depends with maybe the child and the parents to decide. But for me, I would love to give the babies the chance to enjoy and to choose what they want once they grow. I've also referred several people to my loctician. I've said she's tweeted at the Thika Road, Roasters, near Quickmart Supermarket. The salon is called Lux Natural, and mostly they deal with the the rocks. They can do the traditional locks, the dready. They can also do the sister lock. They can also do the micro rocks. They have perfected in those areas. Mostly they do the rocks. I would say they do the rocks, but we also have another another lady who does now the the normal hair, like the braiding, the weave, the wigs. Yeah, so it's a salon that you can get any service. They also do the nails. You can visit them, and if you need the number, I'm ready to share anyway. So I'm done, and I feel so good. I feel so nice. I don't know whether you can see the gray hair along the hairline. Okay, so after oiling my hair, I visited another place just near my home area. I think like almost 8 kilometers. It's not that near, 8 kilometers. There is a new road that is being built here, and we have hills. Hope you can see hills all the way up to the end. And so I tried to visit this place for just exercises. I do walks, not running. I do walk. And for this day, I covered almost 10 kilometers. And here I am after coming back, and I'm happy. I'm just remaining with a small hill here. Don't know whether you can see it. And I'll be done. I'll be done. So thank you for watching. And if you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe to this channel so that we can grow together. My name is Millie. The channel is Millie Wetu. I'm now almost going back home to prepare the supper for my family and call it a day. You can also join me. You can also join me to these walks. I normally take evening walks for after work. So if you are free, you can join me for the walks. So I'm now heading home and go prepare supper. And for today, we are doing chapati. If you love chapati, we are doing chapati with minji. They look delicious. So thank you so much for watching, and kindly subscribe to this channel. Bye bye for now. See you in the next vlog. Thank you.